Good News Message Ministry, Sierra Cena Goodwin here again. This time showing you the LED hydroponics growing system unboxing and how to put it together. This will be a great addition to your home for growing your own food indoors so that you don't have to be limited. And if you don't have space like me outside, you can grow them indoors. So I am glad to show you how to put this together. I've had it for months, and I just took my time learning about growing food indoors and making sure that I have an understanding of what I'm doing. Try to make less mistake as possible. I hope I don't make any mistakes this time because this is my first time, but it'll be a great learning experience, and I'm glad to do it. Um, so I am going to go ahead and unbox this, and I've already read the directions, but I will read them again just for uh, precaution purposes. So I am going to go ahead and start reading the directions, and let's get started. These are key precautions. Connect the provided adapter to the municipal supply. Ensure any operation by any child under the age of 6 should be performed under the accompany of an adult. After adding water, please make sure you have dried your hands before connecting the adapter to the municipal power supply. The operation of the machine requires that 4 liters of water and 24 VDC in the product. To prevent any damage to the machine, make sure no electric part is directly exposed to water. If any water is spilled or scattered over any electric part, thoroughly dry all cables and electricity related parts. Okay, and this is the Yoocaa user manual. Many people are familiar with the Arrow Garden. I chose to go with the Yoocaa. I hope I'm pronouncing it right because of the reviews. Okay. But any indoor garden system, even one that you create yourself by making your own LED lights, buying a tent, any kind of indoor garden that you can start right now is beneficial. And just be ready to be prepared be prepared to start your indoor garden if you can. Okay, so and key prompts, you will hear a long beep when the power is on. It indicates the completion of electrification and self-inspection, suggesting it is ready for work. After the machine runs normally for several days, the water level in the tank will decrease. When the water is no longer sufficient for the plants to grow, the floating rod will drop to low location. At this time, please fill a proper amount of water and nutrient solution into the water tank. Add 5 milliliters A and 5 milliliters B nutrient solution for each water. Once the water is sufficient, the floating rod will go up to a high location. Please clean the water pump at least once a month. Don't change the light mode frequently. Please use the correct light mode as stated in the user guide. The max height of the lamp tube is 15.75 inches. So when you choose seeds, you need to find some suitable seeds to plant. Please make sure there's enough water in the tank before connected to the power. Now, the entire reason I read that is because this must be put together properly. You have to follow the directions precisely. Okay, so it's just giving me all what's in the box and what comes with the system. And number 1, take the machine out of the box as shown in the following figure. Pull up the extendable rod as shown on the right image. Note, lift the extendable rod with one hand while holding the water tank down with the other hand to prevent lifting the whole unit. Okay, so let's do that. I am ready to start growing my own food. And you have to handle this very carefully. I was instructed by the owners. They are very, very helpful and professional customer service people. Their customer service team is excellent. Um, and they answer any questions and they assist as best as they can. So I don't want to make this very long. I am going to do another one even after this video showing me planting my seeds in. If it's not in this video. I don't want this one to be so long. It's supposed to be just a video to show you how to unbox. How to put it together. Here's one piece. This is the top part, which is the light. You have to can't handle this very carefully. See, I'm a little bit rough. Hope I didn't already mess, Okay, let's see. Let's put this here. Alrighty, got that down. Get this out of my way. Okay. So you see this, where we're gonna grow our food. This is what I would consider the base. It has all these stickers on it, holding it down. Let's make sure I'm doing it exactly how they say. Now I didn't see anything to pull up here. It said pull something up, but maybe it's in here. Take the machine, because I don't see it in this part. So let's just take it apart. Remove the water tank cover and take the accessories out of the tank. Power adapter, planting package, 2 bottles of nutrients. I'm just removing these stickers. I'm not sure that other part is not down there because I surely do not see it. Maybe it's in here. Okay, so that's that part coming off. You'll see this part when you open it. Setting that there. Okay. These are the sponges. These cups for the sponges, or I don't know what they call them. These are, so number 2 are the sponges, the baskets. These are the baskets. Here's an extra basket, or is this for the end part? Okay. More sponges. So this is, you'll see where this goes, this extra piece that's not in the bag with the basket. More sponges. This is solution B, plant food. Solution A, plant food. The adapter. Piece that gets it going. Okay. This is what I'm looking for. Alright, what are you trying to do? Okay. Well, this is gonna hold my light up, my light stand up. And this is what it looks like on the bottom. Okay. Now, before, remove the tank and accessories out. 2 bottles. Before add water to the tank, please connect the power adapter to the DC jack first. So I am actually going to wipe this out some because I see some little specks of, I think from the sponges it looked like. So I'm going to go in the kitchen and wipe this out a little bit. Just a damp cloth. Actually, I'm going to just take my damp cloth and just wipe it out. this is, and then it's a little poured in here, so you don't really want to, well, yeah, it's water going here anyway. Yeah, you don't want to do too much. Okay. Okay, and I am gonna set it up here. I got my new stand. I love it. I love it. So before adding water to the tank, please connect the power adapter to the DC jack first. And that is here on the bottom. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. Okay. I hope everyone is having a great day, a blessed day, a great day. Oh, I did connect that. You can see I connected it. Yep. Now, add water and plant food to the tank, then reinstall the LED part to the tank. Install the cover of water level to space. So install the cover of water. So how much water does it take? About 4 liters. So add 5 solution for each 1 liter of water. Okay. So it does take 4 liters. There are 4 liters. Okay. I'll be back. Now, because I only have a plastic measuring cup and the numbers are all off and I need a new measuring cup. This is 1 liter. Let's see there. 1 liter. I'm just going to use this. And this is what I'm going to do. Pour it in here. I don't know if you can see that, guys. It's here. I'm going to pour it in here. But I'm going to do it over here. Well, it has to be 4. So I'm going to fill this bottle up. With 4 times. I might not have to do it 4 times if I, yeah, I'm just going to do it 4 times just to make sure I'm adding the right amount. So if you can see here, I'm pouring. I don't know if I have to make sure y'all can see because this is funny. See that I poured that right in the base. Okay, so I'm gonna pour more water. And one thing I forgot to mention, I'm gonna leave it out. It was for my other, it was for something else, not for this. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna, this is only a half, not even a little more than half a liter here, and this is already steamily filling up. Let's see what happens. That was half. Good. I just have to wait for this process a little bit. Doesn't take too much longer. Let's see what's next after this. So after we pour the water, we have to add the plant food to the tank. So this plant food comes with instructions that I'll read here soon. Add the plant food to the tank, then reinstall the LED part. Okay. Did they give us a precaution before? Connect the bituminous surely by any. After add, please make sure you have dried your hands before connecting the adapter. Okay. Make sure it's directly exposed to water. Yeah. Okay. I might just edit this video so that it won't be so long in the parts where it's causing me to stop for this water. I know when we want to know how to put something together, that's what we want to know. Not all the extras. Give me some time. I don't normally know how to put these videos, unboxing and things like that. It is definitely to the top, and that would be only about 2.5 liters. if this is right. Maybe I need an actual measuring cup, and that's the problem because the measuring cup is a little smaller. But I am, just because, gonna add a little more water because there's still room, and it'll drain fast like the instructions say. I'll be done in just a moment. Oh. Okay, let's do it. So yeah, I think I am going to shorten this video and just start another one for the seeding process because I don't want this to be overly long for people who just want this to be put together. I'm going to do this to finish that in a little bit. Gotta love the Alexa water purifier. I think that's about all it can take. Yeah, because other than that, I'm not going to be able to carry it. Matter of fact, how am I going to lift it on here? Looks like it might be staying on this table until after until this first time around. This first time around, it's gonna be staying on this table. I'm not gonna be able to lift it up here. It's gonna be too, wet. Okay, so now we are still at number 3, and we only have 4 steps. So we're gonna go to our 4th step after this, and then I'll help you understand the planting instructions, or just read them to you. Actually, I'm gonna read them after I read these. No, before. So planting instructions: proportion and preparing method of nutrient solution. Fulfill the bottle containing A and B solid nutrient particles with purified water, and shake bottles to fully mix the content. Use the cap of the bottle containing the nutrient particles as a measurer. Add 5 milliliters A and 5 milliliters B nutrient solution into each 1 liter. You can add the water according to the water level marked in the tank. So there's a water level marked in the tank. Glad I left a little room. I don't see a water level. Maybe it's going to be inside the measurer. I don't see it. Okay. Maybe it's there. I don't see it. Okay. Um, Make sure the water is stirred uniformly at the addition of each solution. Nutrient particles have storage life of 2 years if in unopened bottles and stored at the ambient temperature without exposure to sunlight. Well mixed nutrient solution prepared by adding water have storage life of 5 months and stored without exposure to sunlight. Add, okay, number 2, add water, remove the rubber plug um, from the filling nozzle and pour the well mixed solution into the water tank. Do not go over the max indication for best results. Keep the water level at or near the fill line at all times, especially plants that have grown up consume water and nutrients faster. Um, Insert seeds in the basket. Okay, so we'll get to that. But before I add water to the tank, please connect the power adjuster first. Add water and plant food, then install the LED light. So proportion and prepare method of nutrient solution. Fulfill the bottle containing A and B solid nutrient particles with purified water and shake bottles to use content. And shake bottle to fully mix the content. Okay? Use the cap of each bottle containing nutrient particles as a measure. Add 5 milliliters A and 5 milliliters B nutrient solution into each 1 liter. You can add the water according to the water level marked in the tank. Make sure the water is stirred uniformly at the addition of each solution. So, remove the rubber plug. So, yes, fulfill the bottle containing A and shake bottles. Use the cap containing into each. You can add water according to the water level marked in the tank. Okay, so I guess I can add the water level as much as I have left here. But the key here is when mixing this, you want to fill A and B bottle with pure water. So if you see on the instructions here, they have like a 1 liter water bottle. And you see here the green is showing you A, B. I don't know, my camera seems to be a little blurry. But that green bottle shows that you're going to mix both A and B into that 1 liter water bottle. And then you see here how you measure the A and B cups is by using the tops here. So this is your 5 milliliter of solution here. There's numbers on here that stop at 5. I don't know if you could expect you to see that. And so I'm going to use the container, add 5 milliliters of A and B. So each bottle has its own cup. So this is A, and I'm going to add 5 milliliters of the plant solution here, 5 milliliters of this B plant food here, and I'm going to mix it into 1 liter water bottle. And it's saying you can add the water according to the water level marked in the tank. So since I don't see a water level marked in the tank, common sense tells me to just fill it with as much room as I have left. So I am going to go back and get first I'll go ahead and show you how we're going to fill this. So now in order to do this, you have to fill these water bottles with water. So this is what they want us to do. So we fill these with water as a measuring device scale and follow the user guide. So we fill these with water and then pour into our measuring cup, into 1 liter of water. So we fill these with water. Fill AB bottle with pure water. Screw 2 caps. Share a few times. Into AB water for herbs, vegetables, flowers, and more. So, and fertilizer will dissolve in water and become nutrient. The top, and there are some specific instructions that I researched before doing this. So it's better to just get this. Don't try to savor this. Get it all in one bottle or something like that. Don't follow me on that. Okay, here it is. The nutrient particles which are not open can be stored for 2 years on the condition of normal temperature and light avoidance. The nutrient solution which has been added water and shaken evenly can be stored for 5 months in the case of light avoidance. Do not overfeed plants. More is not better. Do not freeze. Do not expose to light. Keep out of reach of children and pets. Do not swallow. So I do apologize. I was wrong about that. We're not going to fill the entire bottle. We are going to do what I said the first time, which is put 5 milliliters of plant food into the 1 liter water bottle and 5 milliliters of plant B into the 1 liter water bottle, and then shake it up and fill it up to the top in the tank. So that's what I'm going to do. I thought you had to fill this with, yeah, because why wouldn't you want to store it? Why would I want it to be used in 5 months? Now they're telling me to put, because the instructions here tell you to pour pure water inside this bottle. This bottle. And I'm pretty sure somebody watching this probably know exactly what to do. Like, would you just do it? I don't. Oh, well, yeah, they want you to use a different bottle and use that. So I'm gonna go get the 1 liter and 1 liter inside the cap. Follow the guide. Add nutrient when feeding. So yeah, they want you to mix these together. That's what they want us to do. Okay, let me go get the water. Okay. Yeah, but why would I want to do that? Why would I want to use all my nutrients in 5 months? Why wouldn't I want to save? Oh, okay. So you should have some left. Okay. So you should have some left. You don't have to use all. Put one. You can put it, but how am I going to know? Which I'll mix them together. there's my 1 liter of water again that I'm using. 1 liter. And with the same proportion every 2 weeks. So they want us to mix this together. So 1 liter equals 5 milliliters. So they want us to mix this together. So the AB nutrient can be mixed together. So eventually these two are going to come together and you can pour them back inside these bottles to store. And okay. So we're going to fill this with 1 liter water bottle like the instructions say. Which I already know I'm not going to use it all because I don't have enough room inside the tank. I need a measuring cup or something is off here. You can follow the instructions for putting it together, but do not follow these instructions for adding the nutrients and planting part. Like I said before, I am new to this and you don't want to listen to me on that. You want to do your own research and follow the instructions. So for A, we need 5 milliliters of water. Okay, I get it now. So you only need what, 5 milliliters? So you pour, you pour the water. So I'm gonna fill AB with pure water, screw 2 caps, share a few times. Fertilizer will dissolve in water. Pure water into A. The top cap of the bottle is a measuring device. Scale mark from 1 milliliter to 15 are inside the cap. Follow the guide. So if I'm going to use 1 liter of water, I'm going to use 5 milliliters of nutrient. Oh, okay. So, yeah, they're basically the same thing. So you have to mix them. So you want to mix them. And I'm going to do 5, they say the top as a measuring device. Fill AB bottle with pure water. Okay, so I'm going to do exactly what they tell me to do here. Fill A. So it says fill A with water. As you can see here, I'm filling A with water. Okay, that might be too much water. Then I'm putting the top back on. This is the top, not my measuring cup. They give you a measuring cup that I'm going to show you in a minute. That's A. And they want you to give it a good shake. But now I have to fill B with water. So we're going to fill B with water. Somebody please let me know if you down there in the comments. Did I do this right? If not, I am making my mistakes. That's the fun about science and experiments. You make your mistakes and you learn from them. Let's just hope it don't blow up in your face. Okay, so I did just fill B with water. I'm going to take this water back in the kitchen. But more importantly, I'm glad y'all here to join me in this. Okay, this is what make it better. So you add, and you want to give them a shake. So you got to put the tops back on. You have to get these tops back on. And you're giving them a shake. That's A. Okay, how many shake? Till fully mix the content. So they want us to fully mix it. I don't know if I fully mixed the other one. This is B. I'm gonna make sure it's mixed. Okay. Now, this is how I believe that I'm doing it right, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see that when y'all get these instructions. After you shake them and give them a good mix, following the first instructions up there, then you pour both A and B into the measuring cups, the little small measuring cups. Then you put them in a separate cup that you're going, whatever you pour it in, you're going to pour it into your tank. So let me get something to pour this. I'm going to get my jar. I love using jars, glass. Okay. And then I'm going to use this measuring cup. It has 5 milliliters on it. I'm only going to use 5 because okay, so I believe I'm going to show you this here so you don't make no mistake. Okay. So you got to take this silver piece out that's in here, blocking it from squirting out for you so that you don't use too much. Okay, I should have used something else. I got to go get something. I decided to go with my little teaspoon knife that I use to cut butter and stuff when I'm baking, trying to bake. not a good baker. Not that great of a baker. I need to change that to not a good baker at all. So I removed it. A little silver piece. That's the one for B. So now we're just going to squirt it, you see, in here to 5 milliliters. I don't know if you can see, I stopped at 5 milliliters. And then they want you to pour it in your cup. Nutrient particle have a storage life of 2 years in open bottles. You're stored at the ambiance of exposure. Well mixed nutrient solution prepared by adding water 5 months if stored. So I have to learn how to not have to use this. Why would I want to use this if I don't have to? If it can be stored for 2 years. Why would I want to do that? So you see that little silver piece in there getting ready to come out. I hope this video is somewhat helpful, even though it's a newbie trying to tell somebody how to. It was only supposed to be about putting it together. This is part of putting it together. I would not want to take up your time like this. You know, I'm telling you misinformation, and I think I got it right so far though. Please forgive me and be with me, y'all. Just be with me. So, gonna pour A at 5 milliliters. A is a little more yellow unless I mixed it together better. Well, that's that. And I'm gonna pour it in my cup. And then they say, just give it a good mix, a good stir. And you can use more. So that's good that I didn't have to try to fill this tank up no more. So I mixed it. And if I did not do that right, y'all let me know. Because I need to know. But I did put the tops back on, keep them secure. I did tell someone that I was going to do this video. And it's been a minute since I did it. So this is why I'm going through all of this. Okay? I'm not doing this just to do a video on how to mess things up. Okay, so I added the plant food to the tank, then reinstall the LED light part to tank, install the cover of water level to space. Okay, so this piece, which I'm getting ready to open, but before I do that, okay, y'all do, but how do you do that without doing that? Okay. So this is the light that I showed you before. I'm going to put this over here. This is the piece that goes, so this bottom piece here goes in this center here. Let me try to get that for y'all. This way it won't, no confusion when you're putting this together. So this piece here is where this piece here is going to go. So you got that, this piece inside here. Yeah, you can see it. So you see it. And that's that. Okay. Put this away. Y'all gotta forgive me. I am not a pro. But like I said, I told someone that I was gonna do this. I like to keep my word. So then this piece here, see this? Remember, this is on the bottom and inside the 3 prongs. The one pointy one is going to go in here. You have an arrow here. So I'm going to carefully lay this down and stick it in there. The instructions require us, and I guess a good way too is to know if you're doing it right. The 2 arrows go together. And so with this part, there's 3 prongs inside here. 3 prongs. See how they kind of spaced out apart? You got 1, 2, and then 1. And the same is here. So that's how I'm going to connect them. Now, I still don't know how this is supposed to go over this without putting that first. I can't do it. I'm not even going to try because I can just tell that it's not going to work. So, with this piece, there's a red little dot with which the measurer, which is this, inside this bag when you're looking for it. That's where this goes. And this helps you measure. So that's there. Then you have this arrow pointing to an area here, I believe, there, letting us know. Let me look on the top too. And there's a warning and then a fill water area for when you're growing your food. And this is where you're going to fill it at. This is where it's going to get filled at. I'm going to read this warning. And after I read this warning, I'm going to see if there's anything that I can indicate on top. But before I do, I want you to see these prompts that show you what's going on here. So the warning, please add water to the tank carefully. Make sure the water you add below the maximum water level. So I believe I'm still below. Let's hope. So this is the water. It's not to the capacity. It's still just a little bit of room. So for this, I'm just pushing this down here. This moves. And I'm just pushing it down. Doesn't go there. Alright, so I'm going to put that there. And there's a little clamp that I'm going to use. I'll put that on there. Now it's a matter of which side is this going to go on. I don't know if it matters. But I am going to have it face me. Maybe I should have did the opposite. Okay. So it will let you know that you're wrong. So the way to know that you're wrong, I'm going to let y'all see. Now my hand got a little bit wet. Is this arrow here has go with this white part. So it doesn't go on the opposite side where there is no white board. All right. Okay, so I'm going to get this fitted. I'm almost ready. Start growing some food. Now this, I don't know if I showed y'all already, also have a white arrow on it. And then this has the right arrow showing you where it goes. So again, white arrow, white arrow. We're going to clamp that right in there. I'm not going to do it while I'm holding this. I'm getting ready to do that. Get that in there. See, if I wouldn't have put that on first, like they didn't, maybe I should have listened to them. How do you, okay, don't be scared. Okay, don't be scared. Okay, so don't be scared. Now, let's read the instructions. So, add water and plant food, then install the LED part tank, install the cover of the water level space. That's that. Now, I don't know if it's indicating to me the water level right now. And then they're telling me how to proportion. Remove the rubber plug. To add water, remove the rubber plug, which is this. Just comes off. This is how you're going to add water when you need to for your plants. It just comes off. Put it back on. That's how you do that. Add water. I'm just reading that now. So to add water, you just remove the rubber plug, fill the nozzle, pour the water, the well mixed solution in tank. Do not go over the max indicated. So there's a max here somewhere that I'm missing. Where's this max that they keep talking about? I don't see. Minimum max. Okay, so there's a max here. Let's look at that. It's important. There's a max. I don't know if you could see it. There is a minimum and a max. So the minimum is here because you can't see it, and the max is here. So they said don't fill that max limit. Don't fill. When you're watering your plants, be sure not to fill beyond that max limit. For best results, keep the water level at or near the fill line at all times, especially plants that have grown up. Consume water and nutrients faster. So I'm believing the fill line is not over the tank. Let's see if I can. Can we see that red dot on there? Yeah, that is poking up in there. Okay. So, to insert seeds, add water, remove the rubber plug. So, sow the seeds, 4 to 5 seeds, depending on the types of seeds, into the planting carrier in the basket container to ensure normal sprouting. It is recommended to soak the seeds in warm water for about 1 hour before sowing them into the carrier. Then move the baskets into the planting holes of the water tank. In warm water for about 1 hour before sowing them into the carrier. Functional description. Okay, so because I have to soak the seeds for 1 hour, connect the machine. I think I'm just going to go ahead and end this video and soak the seeds. I knew that already, but I couldn't remember where I read it at, and I thought I read all of these instructions. So I do apologize. I'm gonna have to do another video when I plant the seeds themselves, which I don't know if I will because I'm not the expert, and it might be pretty much look like it might be helpful because of the baskets and things like that. Okay, so I am going to come back. Connect this machine to power grid. This indicator LED will flash. That means standby machine. Press this button and the machine will be turned on after a beep. And so they're telling me how to turn the power on. and run on veg mode. In the meanwhile, the LED on the top will run on 14 hours and on 10 hours off cycle, run on veg mode. So there's a veg mode here. So maybe I can do it up close now that I know how to work this a little bit. So there's a veg mode here. Oh, it's this way. So there's power, veg, flowers, pump. Oh, that's what they're telling us how to do that. Run on veg mode, and the water will pump, run for 30 minutes, and shut off 30 minutes. The cycle will repeat daily until deactivation. The indicator light will turn off, power, veg, and pump. In the meanwhile, the LED on the top will run on 14-hour and 10-hour off cycle. The water pump will run for 30 minutes and shut off 30 minutes. The cycle will repeat daily until deactivation. The indicator light will turn on of power, veg, pump. Okay, so they're teaching you how to do it for flowers, then pump mode, and those are what you how you will run your cycles depending on what you're growing. And the process of how to plant the basil, mint, tomato, pepper, dill, parsley, coriander, and rosemary. So they teach you how to grow different herbs and peppers and tomatoes. At what temperature? Please clean the water pump at least once a month. Take down the cover of the water pump, then take down the cotton, wash it, and then install the hose back. So that is inside here. You will see that. When the alarm sounds, it means the water and nutrient solution needed to be added. So there's an alarm that sounds when you need to add water and nutrient solution. There's a 1-year warranty. And the only thing I still need to do is get my seeds in here so I can tell you what's next. Okay, germination stage, growth stage, harvest stage, light mode. At the germination stage, the light mode will be any. At the growth stage, harvest stage, it will be normal or grow, the light mode. And ornamental stage, it will be enjoy. So LED light distance from plants. Okay, yeah, you guys can read that on your own. And I will be back in 1 hour. So I hope that this video helped. Thank you for being here and staying if you did and giving me time to learn with you. And I just hope this helps. And I will be back with the sponge and my seeds, which yes, I will go ahead and show you my seeds before I come back. The sponge, the basket. Is this an extra basket or? Okay, this goes here. So this is here, but we'll get to that. So let me just show you the seeds really fast. So I'm starting out with something easy. These Better Homes and Gardens Bloomdale spinach. And the Seed Savers Exchange Seed Savers lettuce mix, which is their favorite. Our favorite mix there at the bottom. And so I'm growing lettuce and spinach for starters. And I will be back. See you in a moment.